You know, I definitely do not make green chicken pozole as much as I should. It is absolutely delicious, and it was the perfect meal for the rainy weekend. I'm gonna start by boiling a combination of 2 pounds of chicken breast and 2 pounds of chicken thighs. I will be adding one whole large yellow onion, 3 bay leaves, and chicken bouillon to taste. I would say start with about 3 tablespoons. After about 30 minutes, you'll see all these impurities floating to the top. You just want to go ahead and skim that because we want a nice clean broth. Once the chicken is fully cooked, you can go ahead, pull it out of the pot and give it a quick shred. While the chicken was cooking, I did start by boiling some tomatillos and serranos. We're going to go ahead and blend up the tomatillos. I am using the onion that I cooked with the chicken as well as a whole head of garlic. And I am going to season this with about a teaspoon of chicken bouillon as well as a teaspoon of salt. Now you can adjust the amount of seasonings to your liking, but remember I am making a huge pot of this pozole. We are also going to be roasting about 5 to 6 poblanos as well as 2 anehims. The anehims are optional. I just love the flavor that it gives to the pozole. I did place those in a plastic bag just to steam for about 10 minutes. This just makes it easier to remove the skin and the seeds. Once you have cleaned all of your peppers, just add it to the blender with the tomatillos that we blended up earlier, as well as a handful or a bunch of cilantro, and get everything blended up. Once everything is blended, we're just going to add all of this mixture right back into the pot. Now you can definitely strain this if you like. I did not want to, so I didn't. I just left it as is. And I'm adding all of my shredded chicken right back into the pot. Now you're gonna add a can of drained and rinsed hominy. I used a huge can because I love hominy, but you add as much as you like. I did taste the broth and I thought it did need just a little bit more salt and chicken bouillon, so I did add a little bit more, so adjust to your liking. I did let this simmer with the hominy for about 45 minutes before serving a nice big bowl. Now you can dress your pozole with whatever toppings you like, but I do like cabbage, radish, a little chile asente. If you need a recipe for my chile asente, I do have one posted. And we cannot forget just a sprinkle of Mexican oregano. And that is it, you guys. We have enough pozole to feed us all weekend for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you know, we totally did eat this for 2 days straight. If you try this recipe, and I hope you do, I hope you enjoy.